Call of Duty Black Ops 6's new event features AI-generated imagery inside their new zombies map, and also recasted some very prominent voice actors in their zombies mode due to lack of AI protections in their contracts. I'm sure at the state of the world right now you know what AI is. It's generative content. If you don't know what AI protection is for voice actors, it's essentially a clause in the contract that would prevent their voice being duplicated or recreated or used for training a different AI voice. Which, you know, as a human being with their own decisions and choices over their, own voice, you think they would have some right to put that into a contract, but I guess the folks over at Treyarch or Activision decided that's not really going to work, so they replaced a bunch of voice lines on the first two zombie maps of Black Ops 6 and recasted who else for future maps. Maybe Nolan North isn't even voicing Richtofen anymore, a very prominent character for the Zombies franchise. To put it plainly, this is pretty despicable. I was enjoying the Zombies map until I had to stare into the fucking eyes of that Facebook-ass, chat GPT-ass lion. And if you're asking me, does that one thing really affect my opinion of a Zombies map? It actually does. I simply don't want schlock from a company that makes quite literally billions of dollars. Like, this is Call of Duty. This is the best-selling game every year without fail. They're successful time and time again. Yearly releases, recently going to a $70 price point over the last few years. And having generative content in order to save money on artists is simply unacceptable. And if you're questioning whether or not this is actually AI, the zombie in this loading screen has 6 fucking fingers. The hand in this screen has 6 fingers. This shit just looks weird and gross. There is some potential that these images can be generated from, an algorithm that Treyarch fed and trained themselves, because animation studios have done this to help with creating different angles for animations and shit like that. I don't really know the specifics, but I think you can train an AI on the in-house studio's own style. But at that point, they can still not put a fucking zombie Santa with 6 fingers. But yeah, I'm just saying. I know AI is getting harder and harder to identify. You can still smell the basic AI stench with the shading and just how off it feels. And it's all over this game even before the zombie stuff. A lot of the calling cards were called into question, and usually calling cards can look a little weird or goofy because it's just a little picture you put next to your name, so I didn't really give it too much mind, didn't look into it too much. But now that I look at it, yeah, some of these are definitely AI. This shit just really fucking sucks. Activision, Treyarch, whoever is behind this decision, they're going to get away with it. Every single giant tech company is using AI, and it just fucking sucks. It sucks to see art and media go in this direction. And I mean, AI can be used for good purposes. It's been reported that police officers have been using artificial intelligence to find the United Healthcare assassin, and if they're using AI, they'll never find him. No, but really though, just seeing how far artificial intelligence has gone has been insane. Because it's just so fucking goofy. I don't know when this app came out, but a while ago, my first interaction with AI was AI Dungeon, and it was a fun thing you could play around with, put text in, and kind of semi-roleplay. It was pretty rudimentary, and I thought it was fun. Of course, I stopped using it once they added a monthly subscription, because I'm not going to pay for some goofy shit like that, especially when it costs so much to actually generate. And that's just text. I actually used generative AI imagery for one of my mixtape covers back in 2021. I do regret it. I should probably go back and change it. It's just on Bandcamp. But at the time, it was just a random Google experiment page where you had to wait. I had to wait 4 to 5 minutes each for each of these images to generate, and I liked how it looked like an amalgamation of weird icky textures and all that, and it was just goofy. I didn't think AI was gonna be shoved into every single facet of my fucking life now. I went to a local cafe a few months ago, and while I was in line, I noticed all of their branding, all of their merchandise was fucking AI. It gave me the same feeling of SpongeBob biting into that goo burger, man. It's just so it makes me sick to my stomach. I really don't like it. I'm tired of it. I'm really just fucking tired of the fucking artificial intelligence. We can pay creatives. It's fine. You can pay them. There are some use cases for smaller businesses to use it to save money, especially if they're only local, or maybe a smaller game dev who doesn't know how to make art using generative stuff for textures or whatever. But Call of Duty doing it is such a bad precedent, and I feel like we're just gonna see it in fucking everything now. Because now I'm like looking at all the camos of this game, like, is this fucking AI? Is this like they kind of get a guy to draw a banana? We need AI banana. Black Ops 6 was said to have been like 3 to 4 years in development because we had 2 Modern Warfares in a row. 2 Modern Warfares in a row, and we get AI Zombie Santa month 1 of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. This fucking sucks. We don't need Google AI to tell me what I can just read. We don't need Apple AI on my fucking phone. Why do we insist on having this technology replace the work and art of creative minds instead of having it for actual like technical reasons, like making people's jobs easier with coding or whatever, if that could ever even happen, or for translation, for live language translation? That can be sick, and I think they are doing that. Grok, get off of my Twitter. Every single time I open Twitter, I see fucking Grok AI. This shit is so devoid of anything actually meaningful. You know, like I said, it's the Great Goop Burger from SpongeBob. This is nothing. This is just nothing, and it's getting worse every day. These companies are fucking getting away with it, man. And I don't want to be too nihilistic, but they are literally getting away with it. How are these artificial intelligence companies that actually host the generators making money? From what I've heard, it takes a substantial amount of energy to run these algorithms, all these programs or whatever. How can this be worth it in the future? Can this shit please burn out already? They're just simply going to keep doing this. Treyarch got my $70, and I actually like the game. I like multiplayer, I like zombies, and now every time I play this new map, I have to look at this stupid fucking line every time. This recent Call of Duty stuff has just been pissing me off recently, so I just wanted to rant about it. But yeah, this fucking sucks. Thank you. Bye.